Hello, I'm Craig from bitbox.co.uk and I'm joined by Jmac.
Hello.
We are playing a 1500 point Age of Sigmar game using the Vanguard Force Org. We're going to be playing the mission Border War, and I will be taking Grand Alliance Chaos, all Khorne stuff, so a mixture of Khorne Demons and Khorne Bloodbound, and Jmac will be taking his Death Army.
My force is spookiness.
So we will show you the armies and then we'll show you the board. So this is 1500 points of my Khorne Chaos. So we have a Bloodthirster of Unfettered Fury at the back. Here's the general. We'll go over what artifacts and command traits we are taking when we set up. We also have a Soul Grinder. We have 30 Bloodletters. We have 19 Blood Reavers because I've lost one. I don't know where he is, but they're so cheap in points, hopefully you won't be missed too much. And we have 5 Blood Warriors, just armed, no special weapon upgrades. Then we have a Blood Secretor, a Blood Stoker, and a Skull Grinder. And they make up the rest of our hero choices. So that's 1500 points, or 1480 to be precise, of my Khorne Chaos.
Okay, and here's my Death Force. So we'll start off with the big one. My behemoth choice is a Terrorgeist. Then I've got 6 Spirit Hosts, and you can see the Banshee there, Tomb Banshee. 5 Black Knights, Khorne Wraith, a big blob of 30 zombies, a White King mounted on a Nightmare Steed, which will be my general for this game, and then finally 40 skeletons. That rounds up my precisely 1500 point force, and that is my forces of spookiness.
Okay, so this is the board with the armies both set up. So I've got my mass horde of Bloodletters here with the Skull Grinder. Then I have the Bloodthirster and the Blood Warriors. Blood Secretor, Soul Grinder, Blood Reavers, and Blood Stoker. And on Jmac's side, it's got Spirit Hosts and Skeletons. Is that a Terrorgeist?
Yeah, it's a
That's a Terrorgeist. Some Black Knights, that Wraith. And zombies. There's 4 objectives. So we have one objective just on the edge of each of our deployment zones in the centre, and they're represented by these skull dice. And then on the middle line of the board, 18 inches in from each table edge, is another objective. So, and Jmac will correct me if I'm wrong, it's 1 point for holding the objective in your deployment zone, 2 for holding one on the borders, and then I think it's 4 for
for the enemies one.
4 for the enemies one. So is that calculated at the end of each turn or at the end of the game?
I'll have to read the book and find out.
We'll look that up, but so yeah, that's where the objectives are. Okay, so the points are for at the end of each turn, and essentially if you move a model onto them, they count as having captured that objective, and that remains captured even if that model moves away from the objective, as only when the enemy takes the objective that is then under their control. They're all going to start off as neutral until we activate. So we're using these dice. A 4 represents them being neutral, a 6 will represent them being under Khorne's control, and a 1 will represent them being under control of Death. So I hope that's easy to follow. So before we begin, we'll just go through our command traits and artifacts. Okay, so my Bloodthirster has the command trait Great Destroyer. That makes unpredictable destruction successful on a roll 5 or 6. And unpredictable destruction is pick a Chaos unit within 8 inches from your general or another hero model, and on a roll of 6 they add +1 to their hit rolls for that combat phase. And as artifact, there's a Chaos Talisman where he negates negates wounds on a 6+.
Right, my mounted White King is going to go for Ruler of the Night for his command trait, which gives him +1 to his Deathless Minion save bubble. So he'll be giving a 5+, effectively feel no pain extra save out to units within 10 inches. And also he's going to run off the Tomb Blade, which means that if he slays a model in combat, he or another death unit within 6 inches can regenerate 1 wound.
Sweet. Okay, so Jmac has gone first, and he's shuffled everything forward. So the Black Knights are within 6 inches of this objective, so they score 2 points for that one. And the Skeletons are shuffled forward to take that objective, so that's another point for Jmac. And he's just out of range of this neutral one for now. So no shooting or assault. So that is the end of Death turn 1, and they score 3 points. So the points are scored at the end of each player turn. So, but you only score points from your player turn, so at the end of my player turn, only I can then score points, etc. So, I'm sure that many of you have probably played this mission before, so you know how it goes. So, we'll now go into Khorne, turn 1. Okay, so the Khorne army has moved forward, and the Bloodletters and the Skull Grinder only ran 1 inch, so they haven't got as far as I'd like, so they're just out of this objective. We've got Blood Warriors and the Bloodthirster. How many on it? Blood Reavers and the Blood Stoker have ran around here, and the Blood Secretor has took this objective, and the Soul Grinder has taken this one. So next we'll go into the shooting phase. Okay, so I'm going to fire the Soul Grinder at the Spirit Hosts. So we'll first use this Harvester Cannon that has D6 shots for 4. Too bad. They hit on 4s and they wound on 3 pluses. So 4+ to hit first. Too bad. I'm happy with that. 3 pluses to wound. That's much worse. Oh,
no, they're all 2s, I'm afraid.
They're all 2s. Hey, my dice one's back.
That last roll went better than you thought it would.
Yeah. And Flam Bombardment hits on 4+, which doesn't hit. I doubt we'll be hitting with that much in this game.
4+ to hit does suck.
Yeah.
Alright, so
we do have the Bloodthirster and Lash of Khorne, which we'll use on the Blood Knights. 4 attacks, and once again, actually, it might actually be in range.
What range is it?
There's only 8 inches actually.
Oh, I don't.
So I think we're going to be out. Okay, so we're out. Yeah, we're just
yeah,
a couple inches. That's fine.
Oh well.
Look at the range on that. Okay, yeah.
So that's the end of shooting?
That is the end of shooting. Okay, so the Soul Grinder is just going to attempt the charge at the Spirit Host. However, he does need 10 inches, so it's just a bit of an ask, but you know, it's worth a try. And no, he's getting his 2s again.
He's not rolling too well. Hopefully he starts rolling better.
Literally not rolling too well. So that is the end of Khorne turn 1. And we get 3 points as well, because we have 1 point for this one, and 2 points for that one.
So yep, home objective and the right flank objective here. So 3 points all. We're moving into the second turn.
Hey, turn 2 initiative.
Craig got
Khorne gets a 2. What a surprise! I'm not rolling.
Oh, that's 6. Right, Craig did overextend himself a bit, so I'm going to see if I can give him a bloody nose for that. For my hero phase, only action I'm going to take is my White King is going to use his special ability to give these Death Rattle Black Knights +1 attack with all weapons until the next hero phase. So I'll do my movement, then we'll get onto that. So, made quite an aggressive push. The zombies have ran forward and advanced, as has the Khorne Wraith. The Terrorgeist has moved up. The Black Knights readying for the charge. The White King's on standby. Skeleton Warriors have shuffled over a bit. On the right flank here, the Banshee and the Spirit Host are getting ready to face off against the Soul Grinder. So first off, we're going to do the Terrorgeist Scream attack against the Blood Warriors. So this is 3d6 minus the Blood Warriors' Bravery. They take that many mortal wounds. So that's a total of 10. So 10 minus 6. If double check that bravery, be sure.
Yep, 6 bravery.
So they take 4 mortal wounds.
So that will kill the front too.
Oof.
Ow.
Right, and then the Banshee gets a lighter version of that. She gets 2 dice. So against the Soul Grinder, which is a bravery of 10 because it's a demon. Nope, no dice. No luck. But that's my shooting, and then we'll do the charges. So these guys are going to charge. They're comfortably in. And then we've got the Spirit Host over here. Going to charge. Well, they don't hit their target, but it will be the Soul Grinder. So that's them in. The Banshee's going to go for a long shot charge. 5 inches, nowhere near close enough. And everything else either ran or is blocked by another unit. So that's my charges, so we'll do the combat phase next. So my Spirit Hosts are going to dogpile on the Skull Grinder, Soul Grinder rather, and hope we do some damage to it. 6 attacks each, we're looking for 6s, which are mortal wounds. So that's 1 and 2 mortal wounds, so a little bit below average. And then 5s are normal hits. So 4 plus the wound with them. That's 5 saves and 2 mortal wounds on the Soul Grinder.
Okay. Okay, so he has a 4-up save. So he takes another 3. So he's lost 5 wounds. So that will weaken him slightly. He'll have 1 less attack with his legs.
Good.
Okay, so I'm going to attack with the Blood Warriors. I'm going to roll for Unpredictable Destruction. So because of his command trait, I get it on a 5 or a 6, but I rolled a 3. So we don't get that, but we do get our attacks. So that'll be 6 attacks. Getting on 3 pluses. So it's 4. Oh, sorry. Moving back. I'm being attacked by models. And 4 plus the wound. So no.
Oh, not again.
Oh, it's happening again. My good dice rolling. I can't roll anything higher than a 3.
So was that all their attacks?
Yeah, they only have 2 attacks each.
Oh, that was painful.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'll be attacking back for the Black Knights then. So first off, we're going to attack with the Riding Lances. We get +1 attack each from the White King's Lord of Bones ability, and an extra attack for the champion. So we're hitting on 4s. We're wounding on 3s. So that's 5 wounds.
Okay,
and these will be damaged 2 as well because of the charge bonus.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Any rend?
No rend, just basic saves.
4 plus saves.
Ooh,
so yeah, save 1, but that's no good. That will kill them.
They will get to attack back.
But they get attack back thanks to their special rule. Oh, and was that that was one of my saves, wasn't it?
So on a save for a 6.
So on a save for 6, you take them all.
Okay, so I get my Deathless Minion. Roll against that, which I fail. So this guy takes a wound.
Okay, so attacks back, because they get to make attacks again once they've been slain, which is quite nice. But as we saw before, they're not doing brilliantly, and I'm just rolling all these ones. Maybe I'll stop using the Bitsbox dice. And 4 pluses. So no, again. Bitsbox dice do not roll very well.
Are they like anti-weighted?
Possibly.
Okay.
Or range ethics.
I've just got my horse kicking this guy in the face as well.
Yep.
So that's 2 hits and wounding on 5s. Oop, drop that. No wounds. And that was a 1, not a 5.
See, it's not just me. Okay, so now Mr. Skullgrinder here. We have Unpredictable Destruction on him as well. I rolled a 2 because I'm always rolling 2s today. So he doesn't get that, but he does still get his regular attacks while I look them up. So it's 2 attacks. But he hits on 3s and wounds on 2s. So you never know, I might actually do something. 1 hit. And a wound.
So that got any rend
It's
on it?
-1 rend, 3 damage.
Ooh, so I get a 6-up save, which I fail. And then if it's 3 damage, I get 3 Deathless Minion rolls against that, so 5 plus. No, so he dies, and he dies.
We did damage. Take a bow.
Splat.
Yeah, he only has a couple of attacks, but they do hit hard, which is quite nice. And cheap little unit. Okay, so all that's left is Mr. Soul Grinder. So 5 attacks now with his piston-driven legs. Hitting on 4 pluses though. Which we do actually hit with 4. The dice feeling sorry for me now. Wounding on 3 pluses. So 3 wounds. -1 rend for 1 damage as well.
Okay, well, I have the Ethereal Special, which means I ignore rend. So 4+ saves, all of them made.
Wow, nice. Yeah, I do like that roll. Well, not like right now, but I like it for my deck.
When you're using it.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
1 attack with his claw, hitting on a 4+. Wounding on a 3+. So
Yeah.
1. 2 attacks with his blade. Again, 4 pluses. Oh, yeah, that one was completely stuck. And wounding on a 3+. No, another 1. And 4 attacks.
Would you like to borrow my dice?
I may have to. 3 attacks. 4 attacks this time. 3 pluses though. Still another couple of 2s, but 3 pluses again. Hey, we made a couple.
So,
and they are well, it doesn't matter about the rend.
So 2 4-up saves. So 1 fails.
Okay, so it's D3 damage. So it's 2 damage.
Okay, and 2 deathless minion saves of 6. Because our Banshee is a hero within 10 inches. Nope, so we lose a base, so I'll lose that.
Hey, you actually killed something with all them attacks. Well done, mate. It was looking a bit bleak then, but we'll take a base. 6 less attacks we have to deal with. So yeah.
So that was the end of my turn. I think I've got more models within 6 inches than you have.
I would say so. Yes.
So I'm gonna take that one. Obviously, I've claimed this one.
Yep, and that one is still yours.
Solidify my holding out over zombies. So that is 2, 1, 2. So 5 points that turn.
Okay. So now we're going to Khorne, turn 2, where we need to try and turn this around. Okay, so in the command phase, I'm going to drop my totem here. So I'll give every unit within 18 inches 1+ attack. And we're also going to use Whip to Fury on these guys. So, we'll go into movement phase, and then I'll recap it. Okay, so we've moved the Bloodletters up within 3 inches of this squad over here. He's basically stayed where he is because there's no way you can really move without. Certainly not in this area.
You can't quite get in there without being within 3 inches of something on my side. Then we've got...
these guys over here have all shuffled up to be within 3 inches of them, and because of they're being whipped to fury, they can't fail their charge as long as they're within 3 inches, so they'll be joining this fight. But we do have the shooting phase first, so I'm going to start with the lash.
Okay.
From Mr. Butt. First, I'm going to do it on this
Terragas is within 8 inches?
big guy here, if he's in range, yeah.
I think it might be the Black Knights.
So it might have to be the Black Knights, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just out.
Even
I
going
can't
up.
even get the thing in there, but yeah, he's only out by about an inch. Okay, so we'll do it on Black Knights. So it's 4 attacks. Hitting on 4 pluses, and I'll roll it in the middle. Keep getting these 2s. I think these dice are weighted down for 2s. And 3 pluses to wound. So no.
Oh.
There's 2s again. That is insane.
My offer is open, you can use my dice.
No, persevere.
You gotta represent the brand.
I'll just, yeah, exactly. Sometimes you see a Bitsbox logo. Very rarely, but it does happen. Okay.
Okay,
And
so
we have Mr. Soulgrinder who's going to show us how to roll some more 2s.
I thought you were going to say he's going to show us how it's done. I was like, oh no, Craig, don't jinx it.
No. So he still gets D6 from his Harvester Cannon. So you get 1 from his Harvester Cannon, of course. 4 plus 1.
1.
Might use that dice again. And Flame Bombardment. Oh, by the way, I'm targeting people in combat, I should declare. Does hit. Doesn't wound. So my shooting, as little as there is, has not been too fruitful, but we're going to make up for it in combat.
Okay, so we'll do charges in a sec.
Bloodletters attempt to charge the zombies. And yep, they get 8.
Oh.
It's always nice for Khorne.
So,
And we'll
they're in.
We'll move them in a bit.
We've got the Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster, I'm just going to roll and see what I get, and that'll decide where I end up. So 5, I'm not going too far, so I may have to be coming against these knights.
Yeah, you're not going to get over to attack the Terrorgeist for that.
So we'll probably try and finish them off.
And then your Reavers, which get +3 to the charge because they're whipped to fury. So.
And they get a nice 11. Look at that! I can roll high dice.
So that's 14 inches. So they can run right around the back of these, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want, really. So I'll move them in, and then we'll start doing some attacks.
Okay.
Okay, so the Bloodletters have piled in, and we are ready to attack. We've got 15 models in range of zombies, and we have Unpredictable Destruction, which we don't get. But we are hitting on freeze because we have more than 20 models in the squad. So I'll just get 15 dice together and watch for 2s. So 15 dice, and I'll just count that.
You dropped that. Yeah.
Hitting on 3 pluses, not too bad actually, not too bad at all. I can take that. And I think it's freeze the wound. I've got to check.
Only one attack each, I'd hope so.
Yeah, it is 3+. -1 rend, but it's irrelevant here. So 3 pluses, a couple more 2s, but that's not too bad.
So that is.
Quite happy with that.
9.
9. That is 9. Yep. At 15, that's pretty good.
So my zombies don't get a save. So we're just going to go for 9 deathless minion saves because they're within 10 inches of the White King. 5 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I lose 5 zombies, which will be these poor unfortunate souls here. There we go.
We have a couple of attacks just going against.
Against Terrorgeist.
So hitting on 3 pluses and winning on 3 pluses.
Alright, so.
And -1 rend.
So that would be a 6-up save. Nope. And then 5-up deathless minion. Yes.
That's very deathless minion.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's feeling no pain but better. So we'll just.
Yeah. Okay, there's a slight mistake there. My 6s to hit actually cause a mortal wound. So there was only 2. We just looked back over the footage, and Jmac has just rolled some deathless minion saves,
which resulted in the loss of
one
more
so
zombie.
he's just lost an extra zombie. So yes, for anyone who may have noticed that mistake, well done. This is my first time playing Khorne, so that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. But no, yeah, just sort of rectify that mistake. Just to show that we do know what we're doing sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, so now it's Jmac's time to choose something to attack.
I'm going to go for Spirit Hosts against
I'm shocked.
the Soul Grinder here.
I didn't see that one coming.
Not at all. So, rolling 5 bases, so we only get 30 attacks.
I do see a couple of 6s.
I'm not rolling as hot on the 6s as I normally would. So that's not 2 mortal wounds, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 normal hits, which that's 2 normal wounds, which you'll get a 4-up save against.
Okay, so 2 4-ups. Hey.
So
he just takes another 2, so he's now down to 7, and I'll get another wound dice for him. Okay, so another thing I just forgot at the beginning of Hero Phase, but Jmac has kindly let me do now, is just the Land of Rebels ability with the Bloodthirster. Essentially, any enemy unit within 8 inches suffers a mortal wound on a roll of a 6, which they don't. So, very circumstantial, but thank you for Jmac for letting me do it anyway. So, Bloodthirster is actually going to go next, and we do have Unpredictable Destruction, which is a shock horror at 2. So I don't think that's even gone off yet, hasn't it?
No, actually, you've only got 5 up.
Yeah, even though I got 5 up. So yeah, he does, however, have 1 extra attack from this dude because he's got this portal.
7 attacks.
So 7 attacks with his mighty axe of Khorne. Okay, so 3 pluses to hit, all but 1, and 2 pluses to wound. So there's 2 1s in there. However,
right,
that's
so
-2 rend for D3 damage each.
Okay, so -2 rend basically negates my save, which is 5+ as standard.
Okay, so that'll be D3 damage on each of these. Also quite low, but so that's like 1, 2. Was that 5, 6, 7?
7. Right, so I get 7 deathless minion saves, which negates 3 of them, so 4 damage. That will be the end of these 2, saving the banner for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And is that the end of the Bloodthirster's attacks?
Yes, that is. All he has.
Thank God. So, the Lone Black Knight is going to attack the Skull Grinder. So we get 2 attacks still because that persists into our next hero phase. So, 4+ to hit. Oh, no. So that was 4+ hit the Riding Lance. 4+ to hit with the horse's attacks.
The horses always do better, don't they?
And 5+ to wound though. That's 2 wounds.
They always do better.
I'm going to kick him in the face.
4 pluses.
Alright, so...
Kick him in the face, but he's got a helmet on, so, you know.
Yeah. Even though he isn't wearing much other armour.
Yeah. Oh, that's Khorne for you. Just keep the important bits covered up, and your arms are fine. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to attack with the Soul Grinder next. Again, we're going to roll for Unpredictable Destruction. Can we actually get it?
Isn't that within range of your...
It's any hero.
Is it any hero?
Yeah, that's any hero.
Oh, right, nice.
So that's why I've spread them out over the battlefield, and he's just in 8 inches. I made sure he stayed just in range. So yeah, it's a nice little ability, and basically adds 1 to his hit rolls, which he desperately needs because he hits on 4s, and I roll like crap. So okay, so we're going to start with 4 attacks from his legs now because he's lost further wounds. So that extra +1 to hit didn't even come into effect there. 3+ to wound, so 2 wounds, and -1 rend for 1 damage.
Okay, well, rend doesn't matter, so 4 up saves, nope, and Deathless Minion saves with 6 up, nope. So that'll be 2 damage on a random base of my choice, so I'll just pick that one. There we go.
Okay, so he has made 1 attack with his claw, get on 3+, and wound on a 3+, so nope. Here comes out 2s, another 2 dice, 3 pluses, and 3 pluses. So 1 at -2 rend this time with from his blade.
4 up anyway? Nope. Is that damage multiplier?
3 damage.
Okay, so 3. Well, I lost the dice. 3 6 up Deathless Minion save. Oh, I've not been doing very well with that save over here. So that is 1 base dead and 1 on 2 wounds. So, goodbye.
And then lastly, we have his Talon, which will hit on 2 pluses this time. Oh yeah, I rolled 2 1s. So that's always nice. And 3+, it's -1 rend.
So
D3 damage. So
2 more saves with 4 up. Oh god, it's going horribly.
So D3 damage.
So that is 3 damage. Finally!
Oh, look at that!
There we go, there's Deathless Minion. So,
wow.
is that the last of the Soul Grinder's attacks?
That is the last of the Soul Grinder's attacks, and he bows down to that dice roll.
I actually saved something.
Yeah, save the best for last.
So my Terrorgeist is going to attack the Bloodthirsters. So we've got 4...
Bloodletters.
Bloodletters.
If they're all Bloodthirsters, this would be a different battle.
Blood.
Yeah, blood, soul, skull. And then you just add something on the end of it.
I don't think you've got much this song, it doesn't begin with blood.
So yeah, I guess with blood, soul, or skull, literally, I think everything does, yeah.
I'll pick that one up later.
Okay.
So 4 attacks with Skeletal Claws.
Yes.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. That's 2 at -1 rend.
Okay. Bear with me. So, 2 6+ saves. Nope.
Nope. And that's D3 damage each one. So that,
look at
that's
these
6
again.
That's 6 dead Bloodletters in total.
And that's from him, so I'll just take them from back anyway. There we go.
Oof. And then we've got the Fanged Maw.
Yep.
Again, 4+ to hit, 1 hit, 3+ to wound, 1 wound. That is -2 rend.
So no save on that.
And D6. 1.
Phew! That's something.
Chomp. That'll be Battle Shock though.
Oh yes.
That's the end of the Terrorgeist attacks.
Okay. So unpredictable destruction on this guy over here.
Yay.
Yep. So 2 attacks, I'm hitting on 2 pluses. I'll hit anyway. And wound on 3... No, 2s. 2s to wound as well, so... Hey, that's when 2s are actually handy. -1 rend, 3 damage apiece.
Okay, so I get 2 6-up armor saves. No. And I am way out of Deathless Minion range. So he just goes splat. Oh, for the rest of the Black Knights who might have come back. Oh well, I did. Okay, so my zombies are mobbing the Bloodletters with 22 attacks. Hitting on 4s because we're only at 20 plus, we're not quite at 30. And then wounding on 4s. So that is 7 wounds. We got no rend on this, so
Okay, so
you're
we
on.
have 5 ups.
Here's the saves.
That's not too bad.
Alright, so 3 die.
Also
So-
keep the banner in.
I'll make a note of that here, that I've killed 3, because for every model they kill, they can bring back a model on a 6 at the end of the turn,
Nice.
which is quite nice. So, I think it's just the Blood Reavers to go now, isn't it?
Yep. Okay, so we have 3 attacks each with these guys because obviously the portal's been open and we're also within 12 inches of the totem as well. So that gives us plenty of attacks. I'm going to roll them in stages. So we're going to start with first 6 guys rolling 18 attacks. And we are hitting and wounding on 4 pluses. And we roll them 1s to hit. So there's actually 5 ones in there. Hey, we rolled 3 more 1s, but we got a couple more hits. That's not too bad. And the way it's been going for me, it's actually an exceptional roll. And 4 pluses again, with no rend. So, it's pretty good. That wasn't 1.
Okay, so 7.
7. That's from the first 6.
Okay, so I'll just quickly do my saves against that. So 6 and a 7. So 4 plus. That's 3 wounds get free. Through 6 up deathless minion save. Nope, so that's a base gone. So that'll be that one. And then that'll be on 2 wounds.
Okay, so that's up to there. So I'll do the next 6.
Just keep doing 6 at a time until I'm gone.
And then I think there's 3 more after that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And same deal again. Still some 1s in there. It's all pretty good, but not as good. And 4 pluses again, that's pretty good. So that may have 7 again.
Oh, it's like your lucky number. So
Yeah, for Khorne it's not.
4 ups.
Wow.
Oh boy,
That is a roll and a half.
that was fantastic. And deathless minion. Ah,
Well, at least that's stubborn. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 4 more guys in there.
okay, so that's what 12 more attacks.
12 more attacks. Let's see if we can take at least 1 wound off in there.
You can do it.
That was a hell of a save roll.
That was. I'm quite pleased with that.
4's re-rolling the 1s, which was only 1, which still failed.
This one here is a 3,
So
so
yeah, not as many
that
as
one's out.
And 4 pluses again. So only 3.
3, right. Once more with feeling. 2 saved. Deathless minion. Ah, not quite. So this one dies.
Okay,
Well, I think that went quite well for you.
yeah, really
I like-
quite. If it wasn't for some great saves, I may have taken another base away, but yeah, it's nice to whittle them down before the scanners come and kill us. If they decide to, at least.
I'm not sure what they're going to do.
Okay.
But that is
the end of turn 2, isn't it?
the end of turn 2. Well, end of combat phase. I've got 3 models that the zombies slain, so they get to bring back a zombie on a 6. Nope.
And
I
we
didn't.
have battle shocks, yes.
Yep. Now the Black Knights are wiped out. I lost 2, 3, 4, 6 zombies. So at bravery 10. Exactly 10, so I don't lose any more casualties. You lost
I lost 10
10 blood letters.
at bravery 10.
So you're on D6 for casualties, but on a 1 you bring D6 back.
Yeah.
The only time you want to see a 1.
Exactly, this
So-
is why I'm using the Bitsbox dice there. I'm going to save them for
D6 models back.
D6 more back. Here comes another one. Ooh,
6! Oh my
okay.
gosh! Well, that changes things.
Corner's favouring me.
That changes things quite a bit.
Wow.
Right. Oh, at least going to bring
And
that.
that's because of that icon. That's a special rule for
Yeah.
for the icon. Just for people who
I need to find a way to snipe icons out of units.
Yeah.
I don't think Def really has anything like that. And to be fair, Def relies on its banners so much, I think it'd be a bit cheeky. Anyway, I think that's about it for that turn, isn't it?
Yep.
So.
Just to total up my points.
Oh, yeah.
We might have to work out what's going on there.
We'll have a look at that one, but you've definitely got that one. And I would say you definitely tore that one away from me. So you've got at least 3. Now we'll just have a quick count up and then we'll see who's winning this one. Okay, so we carried it up. Pretty much all of Craig's 24 models are from the Bloodlet unit are within 6 inches of that icon. So he had about 23 models in there. I only had some of my zombies, the Terrorgeist, so I was, a good bit below. That extra 6 models definitely helped you grab that, but I think you would have grabbed it anyway. So with that at the end of turn 2, we're both on 8 points, because Craig has got 2, 3, 5 points. And I still have my home objective there. So we're going to roll for initiative. I'll roll first, so I'm on a 5, you're on a 3. I'm going to go first, for obvious reasons. Right, so because of Mr. Bannerman here, in our hero phase we can regen D6 models. 3, well I'll take that. So 3 more zombies, rejoin the Shambling Horde.
I thought I'd just point out how the banner, zombie's got like the banner stuck through his chest, which is pretty nice.
Well, the banner's pretty essential to keeping the zombie unit alive, and I'm not going to have him carrying it because he's a zombie.
Yeah, I like that.
The White King is going to give the Skeleton Warriors +1 attack with his Lord of Bones ability, and we're going to try and throw them at something. I don't know what yet. So we'll get on to movement and then we'll see how things go. So, most of my stuff is engaged. The Khorne Wraith is positioning himself to try for a charge. The zombies are sweeping around here. White King's staying put, no point putting him in danger. And the Banshee's moving up to go scream at something. On that note, we'll go into the shooting now. So she will scream at the Blood Warrior, Secretor people, Blood Reavers, that's it, yeah. Blood Reavers. So they're Bravery 5. So they take 5 mortal wounds. So I imagine that's just 5 straight up casualties.
That is, I'm going to take the ones who are quite far out of range. Unfortunately, that way I have to be the champion. And I'm pretty sure I forgot his extra attack in the last turn, but no matter. Might as well take him out. I don't know, actually, no, I won't take him out. I'll take these 2 out. Yeah, so there we go, that's 5. 5 just screamed at and they didn't like that.
Their hearts froze.
That just reminds them of being at home with their wives, obviously. No, we love women.
Now Geisty's going to do the same to the...
What I'm saying is they're good men, they do what women say, and she told them to clear off the battlefield. Which they did.
Digging the hole.
Yeah, anyway.
Screaming. 3 dice this time against Bravery 10. So that is precisely 10, so it doesn't do anything.
Oh, well done, Bloodletters.
Okay, so we'll be doing charges in a minute.
Okay.
Khorne Wraith charging. 8 inches. Now he's going to make use of his fly ability to go there. And the skeletons, 6 inches. So there we go. We can just about get to grips with the yep, those 2 are in half-inch melee range. And then those 2, that one's going to sweep around there. We'll solidify that with pile-in moves. So yeah, that's our skeletons charged into the fight.
Oh yeah, I'll let you move them in and then we'll start doing some attacks.
So the Terrorgeist is going to go first against the Bloodletter squad. So 4 attacks again with the Skeletal Claws. 4's to hit. 3's to wound. So that is 2 rend 1 wounds.
So that'd be 6 pluses?
No. Nope. So 2d3 casualties. That's 4.
That's 5, isn't it?
Oh wait, yeah, it is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't count. D3s are confusing.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got the Fanged Maw. 4s, 2 hits, and 3s. 2 Rend 2. So that's just going to be 2d6 straight casualties.
Yep. Ow.
10.
Oh.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah.
That's going to rip that unit apart, actually. I like the zombie clinging on.
Ah, they like to cling on. 7. I'll have to keep the banner in, I think.
Yeah, because otherwise you're not going to get your regen d6 models.
Ah, we're stuck. There we go. I think that's 10. I'll probably count it. So we have 12 guys attacking over here for the Blood Reavers, and I'll do 2 loads of 6s again. So, I do have to do my roll for
Unpredictable.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. So they get +1 to hit now. They hit on
helps.
freeze.
Freeze reroll on 1s as well.
This is actually pretty scary.
That is it for 1s, isn't it? Oh. That was a great reroll. But actually not a bad hit.
The dice gods giveth and the dice gods taketh away.
Oh yeah, it stays. Or in my case they taketh away first. Just to annoy me. And 4 pluses this time, so that's nowhere near as fruitful. For 6.
6. Oh well.
That's for the first patch.
So, ethereal saves. Still going strong. And we've got Deathless Minion of 6. Nope, so 2 wounds. So one of the bases is on 2. So. And then we have the other 6.
Got 6, yep, so again hitting on freeze. Reroll on 1s for the Reaver Blades. So just a couple of 1s this time. Which do actually do something. You can take out these 2s. And then 4 pluses to wound.
Oh.
Or throw them down. Not too bad, slightly better than before. So it's 8.
8. Ooh. So. Yep, so 6 wounds. Deathless Minion. Yeah, so that squad's gone.
Well, they took a lot to take down.
Oh yeah, they always do. It's that ability to ignore rend that's quite valuable. So, well, I won't be attacking with them next. So, the Wraith's going to attack next. He hits on 4s with 3 attacks. And if there's 5 or more models in the unit he's attacking, which there is, he gets to reroll.
Cool.
So, 3 hits, freeze to wound, and those are -1 rend, 2 damage each.
Wow, so it's a 6 plus. I get another dice. Nope.
So that's 6 casualties.
Wow, okay, we are dropping like flies. I'm just going to move the banner guy out of the way.
The banner is the only chance you have of bringing that unit back.
Yeah.
The rule's called Reap Like Khorne, so I just like the idea of him just sweeping through the unit.
Yeah, he literally reaped them.
So, that's him done.
Okay. Then I think
you have to attack the Bloodbound before they're gone.
I think I'm going to have to. There's only 5 left.
Also, to be fair, since you wiped out the Spirit House, I think the Bloodletter's the only... Oh, actually, you got the
I do have the Bloodthirster, but...
I don't think that's a priority.
No, again, I mean, if from some bizarre circumstances these skeletons somehow manage to wipe them out, somehow...
They get 4 attacks each.
Wow, that is crazy.
Let's double check that the MS is right.
So I've decided I will do the Bloodthirster, just if I can try and stop these guys from piling in, that could actually be quite beneficial. It would probably mean the end of the Bloodletters, but I think they're doomed. Anyway, we have Unpredictable Disruption, I keep forgetting what it's called. It does go off, just.
Ooh,
so hitting and wounding on 2s with 7 attacks.
This is going to be painful.
There's a 1 in there though. There's a 1 in there too. But that's 5 at -2 rend for D3 damage each.
No, just D3, so I don't get any save against it.
Okay, so a roll like that would be nice again. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12.
Right, so I'm on at 12 Deathless Minion saves. So that's 6 and 6.
Well, I don't know what I'm saying about
I expect many shattered bones. Oh well, 5 saved is pretty solid, but that does mean 7 die. So, 1, 2, 3, Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that since I can choose where they come from.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking 40k again, aren't I?
Yeah, it's like 40k kill from the front.
Yeah.
I was like, if you wanna. So yeah, I feel a bit cheeky doing that actually. I do.
No. That's my bad for thinking.
Alright, so
40k brain. But I think on the basis of it, it's probably nice to kill as many of them as I can before they start getting me. Because I don't know, with the Bloodletters are hitting them on 4s now with 5 attacks, so they're probably not going to do much to them.
Nah, I'm probably
Zombies, and then they'll just come back anyway. Let's face it, they come back.
I'm probably going to attack the Bloodletters next anyway.
Yeah, so I think regardless of 40k brain or not, Bloodthirst is probably a good choice to have done then. So I'm not regretting it, and he killed quite a few, so I'm quite happy.
Yeah, you got 7 of them.
Yeah.
So, on to the zombies.
Okay, so these are attacks for the zombies on the Bloodletters.
So 4s to hit. So they're quite hitty. And then 4s again to wound. Ooh.
They're quite woundy as well.
So that is 9 wounds.
Hooray, I've got 8 dice just to roll. I'll tell you what, I'll roll for the 8 dice and then I'll just roll another one. That is enough to kill them anyway, so don't even need that many dice, so that squad is brown bread.
Nom 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 nom. So how many did they kill just then?
Oh yeah, because you need that for that.
It's how many models they kill.
Alright, so it's all 5 of them.
Okay, so.
But they did do, that would have been 6 if there was another model. So yeah, they could bring some more guys back. So yeah, Bloodletters took a paste and mainly from this guy really. He's so many.
The Terror guys does work.
Yeah. So safe to say, I think Jmac's got this objective back. But yeah, not a good turn for the Bloodletters, and yeah, they're
okay. So end of combat phase on a 6. Yeah. Oh no, but still they're doing pretty good. I think that's about it for combat, isn't it? So
yeah.
Battle shock. We took 7 casualties for the skeletons plus d6, exactly 10. So doesn't matter. So our bravery is 10.
Nice brave zombies.
And that is that is about it. I've got this objective.
The other squads who took casualties completely got wiped out.
So that was the end of your turn, wasn't it?
That was the end of yours.
Oh yeah, because I charged.
Yeah.
So I managed to reclaim that objective. I've lost that one,
but
that's
got
still
this one back.
3 points.
Yeah.
So I'm on 11, but you've got the chance to take it back.
Well, I don't think I've got the numbers to take that one back now.
But I've left this one a little bit exposed.
That's where my chance is, I think. We'll see. All depends what Soul Grinder and. Annoyingly, there's one model there who I can't finish my move within 3 inches of, which is just sort of blocking that corridor. So yeah.
She is the wall.
Some interesting movement is going to be coming up next, I believe. Okay, so eagle-eyed viewers will realise that Jmac hasn't actually attacked the skeletons yet.
Yeah, so, I did accidentally forget that they did that big charge.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of them in there. Because they're above 30 strength, they get +2 attacks each. You get an additional +1 from Lord of Bones. So there are 4 attacks each, 16 attacks. They're hitting on 3s because they're within 18 inches of a deaf hero.
Nice.
The White King, naturally. And then they're winning on 4s. So that is 5 wounds against the Bloodthirster.
Okay, so 4+ saves, and he also gets a 6+ feel no pain essentially from his talisman. So that's 2 failed saves and nope, so he just takes 2 wounds. Okay, so in my hero phase, I'm just gonna whip these guys to fury, and then I'll start moving the models about. Okay, so all I've done in the movement phase is just move up this flank. So these guys are they've sort of shuffled forwards towards her, and the Soul Grinder's moved over there. And then I've kept the totem shuffling along, so he can give them an attack bonus, and Bloodstoker's also there, whipping them to fury. So we do have a couple of shooting attacks, which I'll do now. Okay, so Bloodthirster is going to do the Lash of Khorne on the Terror Ghost, and we hit on 4 pluses. So we hit with 2. We wound on 3 pluses for 1 -1 rend.
Okay, so 6 up save. Nope.
That's
and 5
that's
up deathless.
that's D3 damage.
Oh, is it D3 damage?
So there's another save to make.
Okay, so 1 wound got through, and the other 5 up deathless. So 2 wounds.
And at the end of the shooting phase, I can move him d6 inches towards me, but I'll just do it now because it will make no difference. 2 inches if he, yeah. For all the good it does, I think it's more of a fluffy thing of him being hit by a whip. But... Okay, and then we have the Soul Grinder. So Soul Grinder has his Harvester Cannon, which now only does D3 shots, so it does 1. Hit on 4s and wounding on 3+. This is against her, by the way.
So
it's a -1 rend, but I assume she.
Yeah, she's got
So it's just
ethereal as well.
Just
so
1 damage.
4 up ethereal. Nope. And 6 up deathless minion. Nope. So that is a wound on her.
And then the Phlegm Bombardment, also against her, does nothing. Okay, so straight into combat phase.
Yes, you got charges.
Yep, I'm going to attempt to charge with the Soul Grinder first. On her, of course. 7 inches, that should just get him in.
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet, so... we'll take that terrain piece out of the way, it's going to be irrelevant now, isn't it? Just, sorry, I didn't actually get it on camera, but that rock fell over and crushed some of my guys. They automatically get in.
They're 3 inch.
Because they're 3-inch whipped, but I'm going to roll it anyway.
3 inches, so they're just in.
That's good, isn't it? Oh, I'd actually get 1 plus 1 because of a horn blower as well, so...
6 inches.
It turned into a 6-inch charge, which is quite handy because that would have been a fail without all these buffs. So, yeah, well, we'll get them moved in. Okay, so I'm going to start with Mr. Bloodthirster over here. So, Unpredictable Destruction. Right, this goes off. So, we only have 6 attacks now because the totem is not in effect. So, I'm hitting and wounding on 2s. So, we all hit. But we don't all wound, I'm 5 wounds.
So that's just 5d3 wounds.
I will have to check that again because I have no memory. -1 rend. No, -2 rend, sorry.
It cuts through that stuff.
So it's d3 damage each, so I'll roll from that. So that's 3, 5, 7, 11.
Alright, so 5, 11, 5 up deathless minion. So that save 3, I lose 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's pretty good. So Jmac was saying, because they've now got less numbers, they will have 1 less attack, so
Yep.
could help him survive a little while longer, possibly. Okay, so who's going for Jmac?
I'm going to go 1 attack with the Banshee. She's going to go against the Soul Grinder. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. That is -2 rend.
So that should put him down to a 6. Which it does. Oh,
Damn.
Jmac's.
She actually hits with an attack for once as well.
Yeah, she actually hits some wounds and it's saved. That's the way it goes for me usually as well.
So your move next.
Okay, I think actually I'm going to go with Mr. Skullgrinder. So, Unpredictable Destruction, nope. So he has 2 attacks. Hitting on 3+, wounding on 2+. Oh, that's a 1.
Well I'm not going to pretend to be sad about that.
No, he's done quite well up until now, so that's a shame, because he could have perhaps killed another few.
I think it's skeleton time.
I think it is.
Alright, so 2 skeletons against the Skull Grinder first. They get 3 attacks each. 3s to hit. Oh, not too great. And then 4s to wound. That's 1 wound on him, no rend.
So he's got 4 up save. Nope, so he takes 1 wound.
Alright, and then 21 against the Bloodthirster. So again, we're hitting on 3s. And we're wounding on 4s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
Okay, and there's no rest on them.
Nah.
So 5 ups. Oh, so he fails 3 of them, so he's now down to 9 wounds left, so he's taken 5. Of course that will weaken him slightly, especially when it comes to his active Khorne, so...
Good.
So Soul Grinder next, 4 attacks with his piston-driven legs, hitting on 4 pluses, so 1 hit. Wounding on 3 pluses, of course. 1 attack with the claw, hitting on 4 pluses, wounding on 3 pluses, okay. Is at -2 range, but that doesn't matter.
So 4 ethereal.
Yep.
Good.
Well, that's D6 damage as well, so that's probably that's good for you.
Thank God that's saved.
1 hit with blade, and 1 wound. That's again that doesn't matter.
So 4 ethereal. Nope.
So that's 3 damage.
Right. 6 up deathless.
Ooh, you make
Ooh,
one.
1 final wound left.
Okay, so there's 4 attacks left with the talon. Hitting and wounding on 3 pluses this time. For 1.
4 up ethereal.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay, so he couldn't quite finish her off, but then we've got all these guys in here now to try and take that single wound left off her. So now the Reavers, unpredictable destruction roll is failed. So it's just 15 attacks, hitting and wounding on 4 pluses. So 15 dice. We roll on 1s, of course.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully that is a lot of 1s actually. That wasn't a 1, was it?
Yeah.
Was that a fail?
That 2 there was a 1.
That 2 was a 1, okay. So that's a fail then. Okay, we'll reroll these. Just knocking dice everywhere. Wow, that's a good reroll. Which is much needed because there's a lot of fails. So that's just a hit. Hopefully we'll do a bit better to wound. 4.
Fingers crossed. 4 ethereal save. Oh no. 6 up deathless minion. Nope. She's gone. Again.
Well, she took a lot.
She did. She tied you up.
Yeah.
Nicely. You shall not pass on that lot.
Okay, so do the skeletons need battle shock?
They took 7 casualties, so yep. So D6 plus 7. 9, we're good.
Okay.
That's under 10. So end of turn. You still hold this objective.
Yep, and I still hold.
You hold that one.
Oh,
So
but that is it for me.
You get 3 points. So we're still neck and neck on 11.
It's going to be interesting. The Bloodthirst was basically my last line of defense against this one over here.
Yeah, I think a lot is going to come down to where I decide to put the Terrorgeist.
Yeah, I think he could actually swing it as well. And of course, these guys over here have got their eyes on that one.
So,
just straight into initiative, I suppose.
alright, so. Over 6.
Oh,
5. Just beat you to it.
I think if I'd have got that, I could have maybe.
Okay, so
Yeah,
hero
okay.
phase, he's going to give them Lord of Bones plus 1 attack. We're going to regen D6 zombies. 1. Well, if that helps.
I think they're pretty much fine now.
There's only 2 missing. And we're
Wow.
going to regen D6 skeletons. 5. So we're down to only 2 casualties there.
This is why I don't like playing death.
And due to the wonders of coherency, they'll just appear like that. Choo choo choo. Do, 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 do.
Conga line and round for Bloodthirst, why not?
And okay, then that is all the hero phase shenanigans I have, so I'll just... Oh wait, actually, the Terrorgeist killed models in its last turn, didn't it?
It killed several bloodletters.
Yep. So normally it heals a wound every hero phase. If in the previous turn it slew any enemy models, it heals D3 wounds.
Great.
It heals a wound anyway,
Hey.
so it's down 1 wound missing.
Oh, this side of the board just keeps coming back. I don't hold up much
That's
hope.
what death's all about.
Yeah,
So I'll do movement and then we'll see where it goes from there.
sweet.
Oh, wait, there's a whole bunch of dead skeletons here as well.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the Terrorgeist is going to scream at
Yeah.
the...
We should just quickly recap.
Oh,
movement.
sorry.
Alright.
Movement. The White King has moved. He's going to try and make a bid for that objective there. The zombies ran an extra inch there, and the Khorne race positioned himself to face off against the Skullgrinder. And the Terrorgeist obviously planned itself here, hoping to sort of forestall the advance against my home objective. So, screaming. 3d6 minus 5. So that is 6 mortal wounds on the Bloodreaver squad.
Hooray! So yeah, they need to invest in some EMFs because I think they've lost all their casualties to being screamed at.
Oh yeah, they've lost a living so far.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Either the Banshee or the Terrorgeist.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
we'll jump straight into charges. The Khorne Wraith. 10
Oh, he's
inches,
definitely
that's comfortably in, so hello sir. The White King, that's going to be a bit of a ambitious one, that's obviously not going to work.
Yeah, 2's certainly not going to
He's
work.
a lead from the rear sort of general. And the Terrorgeist, 4 inches,
Ooh.
I don't think that's going to cut it. No, not even close. So the Terrorgeist is holding position. And right, so we'll go into combat.
Okay, where do you want? Well, so where do you want to start? You want to start over here? As it's the only
It's the only
combat.
unit I've got. I'll do pilings and count it up, and then we'll roll
Sweet.
the dice. First off, we've got 4 dudes ganging up on the Skullgrinder. Because of the regenerated models, I'm back up to 30 strong, so I get 3 attacks base plus 1 for Lord of Bones. So we're at 4 attacks each. Freeze to hit because we're within 8 inches of a deaf hero. And to wound on 4s. That's 4 wounds on the Skullgrinder
Okay,
on a standard save.
that's standard for it. He's already lost a wound. So he loses another 2, so he has a couple left.
And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 against the...
With 4 attacks each.
what is 13 times 4? 40 plus 12, that's 52 attacks. We might want to turn the camera off while we count this
we'll
out.
do them in a couple of bits, I think.
10.
Or it could be the end of you, Mr. Bloodthirster.
So 52 dice. An absolute bloody mountain of them. So that is a bunch of misses. I'm not going to count them out. Just going to get rid of them. Oh, so that was 2. And yet we're hitting on 3s. So we need... that was 1 over there. Now we need 4s to wound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 wounds on Mr. Bloodthirster.
Okay.
No end.
Then, okay.
So this shouldn't kill him.
That's 13. It shouldn't. He has got 4 up. He has got a 6 plus. Feel no pain from his talisman. But you never know. There's the dice. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8 fails.
And you get your 6 up.
Statistically, I could get 1. Here, so here comes all the 1s and 2s.
Hey,
3 actually.
3. Well, that's 5 wounds taken.
Yeah.
But
So
that talisman didn't pay for itself.
yeah, as we were saying before the game, he could have an extra wound, or I could give him a 6 plus feel no pain essentially, and statistically, I'd pass 2 of them, which would essentially be like having 2 extra wounds.
So that's effectively giving you 3 extra wounds.
Yeah, so definitely worth taking over the 1 plus wounds for anyone who's wants to know what to take for their Bloodthirster. Of course, I'm on models with less than.
He's got 4
12.
wounds left now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's now lost 10, so he's only got 4 left, so he's pretty weak now. Okay, so Mr. Skullgrinder's going to go before the Wraith slides him down. Unpredictable destruction, nope. So just two attacks hit on 3 pluses. I'll do him against the Wraith, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
He might just fail again as he did last time. So he does hit, wounding on 2 pluses. So 2 wounds, minus 1 rend, 3 damage.
Okay, well, Wraith is also ethereal, so 4 pluses.
Wow,
So he takes
okay.
them both.
That's a shame. But
So,
yeah, the ethereal stuff's pretty cool. So yeah, I assume he's now going to attack straight back.
Yep, the Wraith's going to swing, so force to hit. Oh, and he misses with the one.
Oh, okay. So that was a good little combat.
He can't get a good sweep in there without hitting the...
Yeah, he's just trying to delicately place it onto the skull grinder.
Yeah, don't get rerolls because you're not 5 or more models.
Yeah.
Right, so...
Yeah, that is the end of your turn 4, isn't it?
Okay, so end of turn 4. I don't think I've got...
It's another 3 points.
You know, you've got Bloodthirster. You've got the Bloodthirster attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Don't forget him.
Might as well before he dies. He's taken 10 wounds. So 6 of... Oh, and we get the unpredictable destruction thing, which doesn't go off. So yeah, 6 attacks. Wounds on a 4+ now, because he's took a lot of damage. So I'm still hitting on 3s. So it's not too bad. But it's 4 pluses now, so... just a 2.
2. Well, you're still going through my save, so 2d3.
Yep, 2d3.
4.
So 4, okay.
Right. Now I think my White King should be in range. Yep, comfortably. So that is 4 5-up deafness minion. Well, I saved 1. Flip, flip, flip.
So yeah. Okay, so now it's... Oh, and no, you'll pass your battle shock automatically, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because even if I rolled a 6, it only got to 9.
Yep.
So, end of that turn, I earn 1 for the home objective, 1 for the left flank objective.
That's 2. That's 2 for the left flank.
Oh, sorry, 2 for the left flank objective. Whereas your home objective and the other one are still out of my reach.
Yep.
So
another 3.
I'm on 14.
And the way it's looking, I'll be on 14 by the end of my turn, because obviously I'll still have these ones. And unless I can kill him, then and not die, yeah, because this one's way out of it now. So okay, so yeah, Khorne turn 4. Again, I will just whip these guys into shape, and I'll have to do some pre-measuring to see if it's worth putting the portal down or not. Okay, so the portal's been dropped again, just to give the 1 inch, around 18-inch bubble for extra attack. Bloodstoker's going to go after this guy up here. That's sort of a last hurrah. He's not brilliant in combat, but he's got to do something apart from just whipping the Reavers. However, he did whip them, and he whipped them good. They got a 6-inch charge roll with the +3 and +1 for Hornblow, so they galloped up the board, taken that objective, and then the Soul Grinder is coming over here to take on the Terrorgeist and hopefully not die, but I think he's probably going to, but hopefully we can just weaken it just a little bit.
Got left?
I think he has 9 left, because I think he's got like 16 in total. Yeah, so he's got 9 wounds left. But he's once he gets weakened, he's not too great. He's not fantastic in combat anyway, really. So yeah, I'll do his shooting attacks for all the good they'll do against him. So it's D3 from the Harvester Cannon for 3. Hitting on 4 pluses, 2 hits. 1 wound, that's -1 rend for 1 damage as well.
Okay, so 6 up armor. Nope, and pretty sure within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He must be.
5 up deathless.
He makes.
Yay!
And then just 1 for the phlegm, which does nothing. Anything with 1 attack and a 4+ to hit is just awful. Yeah, even though it's 50-50 chance of happening, I'm sure it's only gone through once so far. But yeah, that is it for shooting. So I've got 2 charges to make. So we'll start with the Bloodstoker.
He's definitely in.
Definitely gets in. And the Soul Grinder also gets in.
Stompy stomp. The 5 monsters we create, the monsters of our own.
Yeah,
so, I think you have to make the choice of what's going to go first. Bloodthirster, Skull Grinder, Bloodstoker, or...
There's actually a really tough choice, because if the Bloodthirster and the Bloodstoker don't go first, then They're probably both going to. Well, one of them will die.
Whatever goes first, something else is going to hopefully get ruined or die.
Yeah, I mean, even the Soul Grinder could really take a beating, but he's not really there. He's not really there to kill him. He's there to sort of tie him up. So
yeah, given track record, your Bloodthirst been taking wounds at ferocious range.
Yeah, I am thinking Bloodthirst actually.
Especially since I've been to Pyre and basically formed the ring around it.
I know. And they're gonna come back as well, just to be really annoying. So, unpredictable destruction. Well, very unpredictable, but not happening. Okay, so 3s and 4s. So 3+ to hit, that's quite a good hit. That's 4 pluses to wound, and we're just going all against the skeletons, of course. 1.
D3.
So 3, so that's
3 deathless minion. So 2 skeletons die.
So yeah,
he's getting tired.
For all the good of going first, really, just to kill 2 skeletons, which...
Okay, so in answer to that, I'm going to go with the Terrorgeist.
Yeah.
4 attacks with Skeletal Claws, 4s to hit, 3s to wound. That's 1 rend 1, which would be D3 damage.
Okay, so that's 5+. Nope.
So that'll be another 3 damage.
Okay, so he's took 9.
And then Fanged Maw attacks, 4s to hit, 2 hits, 3s to wound again, 1 wound, rend 2.
That's a 6+. Nope.
D6 damage.
Ooh.
6.
Oh!
15. He's on his last wound.
He's on his last wound. Okay. Okay, so
I did warn you, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so Bloodstoker, because of a totem, he's got 4 attacks with each of his weapons. So we'll start with his Torture Blade. Hits and wounds on 3 pluses. So all hit. Can they all wound? No, they cannot, but 3 can. No rend though, and just damage 1.
Okay, I get 3 up save because of my Ancient Shield.
Wow.
So 1 gets through, 5 up Deathless Minion. Nope. So he's taking a wound.
And then we've got the Blood Whip, which hits on 3s, wound on 4 pluses. For none.
Ooh. You can't really whip a skeleton, can you? It's got no flesh.
Yeah.
So
he's better at whipping than blood reavers. Okay,
I'm going to go for the Cairn Wraith next.
Yes.
Against the Blood...
I did actually forget...
Oh, he's a not Blood character, he's a Skull character.
Yeah.
So Skull Grinder, 4s to hit. And again... So...
we'll do Mr. Took a beating over here. If we can find him on the app. Why does... There we go. So 2 attacks from piston-driven legs now, because he's probably had a couple already ripped off.
You in range for thingy-majiggy, say it? Thingy... Unpredictable Destruction?
We may be.
Yeah, I'd say you're in fate.
Okay, I'll roll a dice for Unpredictable Destruction.
Nope. Oh no, so that 3 is miss.
So yeah. So you're, so just a 1. 3+ to wound, so we just do a wound at -1 rend.
Okay, so that is a 6 up save. Nope. Any damage multiplier?
Just 1 damage on the legs.
So 5 up Deathless Minion. Nope. So Geist is on 2 wounds.
Yay! 1 attack from his claw, which doesn't hit. 2 attacks from his blade. 1 hit and no wounds. Hey, and 4 attacks from his talon, which hits on 3s and wounds on 3s. For -1 rend, D3 damage.
So 6s. Nope. D3 damage.
3.
3. And then 5 up Deathless Minion. So another 2 wounds.
Not too bad, but not as much as he took. He certainly
It
took
was a one-sided fight a bit.
just a bit, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to swing with the skeletons next.
Yeah, there's not actually many points between the two, is there? How much did you say yours was?
320?
Yeah, I'm sure he's like 260, 280 or something. So.
Oh.
It's some hitting on 4s what really hurt him.
She hit on 4s as well.
Oh, really? Well, the D6 damage has done him a world of good, I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Jmac will just pile in with more skeletons on my...
I'll count out the mountain of dice that will result.
Oh yeah, and we'll be back.
So, 50 attacks against the Skull Grinder because we're below 30 strength now. We've got 5 guys on him, so that is.
He's only got 2 wounds left as well, so.
Forced to wound. He is taking 4 wounds. He might survive this actually.
Well, it's 4+ save. So Law of Averages says he won't, and my dice roll says he really won't, but who knows? Only just, but yeah, I actually forgot about him briefly. So I probably should have attacked him first, but he's left a nice little hole.
Okay, and against the Bloodthirster, we've managed to pack the ranks in, so we can get 21 skeletons with an attack range for a total of 63 attacks. So we're rolling these 21 at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 11 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 13, that's 24 successes. And finally, well, I'll bear up kind of successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 32 successes.
Nice.
So we'll do these 16 at a time.
I think he might be dead.
Chop, chop.
He's got 4 wounds left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds, and then the second load. 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds in total.
Okay, so again, it's a Law of Averages saying he should take 6 wounds here and die. So let's move these dice out of the way. And yeah, just straight off the bat, you can see that he's lost enough to die. 6. So there you go, some average roll on there. So yeah, Mr. Bloodthirster is also going to leave a massive hole around these skeletons.
4 attacks, the White King's going at the Bloodstoker. So freeze to hit, and we're freeze to wound with 6s being D3 damage.
Wow, there's one.
They're both round 1, so you've got a 5
okay,
up
so
save.
a regular 5 up? Nope.
And against D3.
Ooh,
Yep.
Phew.
Okay.
So he takes.
So I've taken a wound, you've taken a wound. We're having a good time.
Yeah, just up on the hill, on the shrine. Just enjoying ourselves. Little sword fight there.
So that's the end of that turn. I've lost the whole objective.
Yeah, so my Blood Reavers have tactically moved up there to take that objective. But
So-
apart...
I gain. No, so no, that's Chris's. That's you. This is your turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you gain 1, 3, 7 points this turn through that tactical snatching of my objective.
Yeah, and but it's all downhill from here for Khorne.
Yeah,
by the
you're
looks of
4
it.
points ahead.
Yeah, so
Right. Let me just see what else we've got to do.
there's no battle shock on
No
them
battle
because
shot because they didn't take enough
they took no
casualties.
casualties and my stuff just died.
And no special benefit to go off. So initiative for next turn.
Initiative for the next turn, okay.
I got 5.
I
you
got 3, okay. Essentially if I'd have got that initiative, that probably would have been enough for me to win the game, because I've got them points over there. However, who knows, I still might if Jmac can't kill them, but he probably will.
We'll see.
Let's face it.
We'll see.
And this objective is now pretty much free for the skeletons to take. So
I'll just quickly D6 here. So that's squad back up to full strength. D6 here. 6 of them come back.
So 5 back there and 6 back there.
So plop for I am cheesy and I want to conquer line into them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's time for shenanigans.
Oh, they're gonna get that objective regardless of where you place them models. I
Yeah,
think.
I want to kill him though.
Yeah, I think you probably will as well.
I like eradication. So,
Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance you could wipe out most of the army and.
The White King will give them. He'll give himself +1 attack because he needs it more than anyone else. And the Geist will regen 1 wound in your phase for his necromantic war.
Okay. And would you like to go straight into him screaming and shouting?
Might as well. So he's going to scream at them. That is 6 mortal wounds, and you have 8 wounds.
Yep, take all but the banner and hornblow, I suppose. Oh dear.
Splat.
Yeah, I mean, how many of them is shout? That's crazy.
Okay, and then I'll do. No, we just jumped to shooting actually. I should have done the movement phase first, but we'll.
Alright, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just talking
So we'll just
but.
Quickly do movement now. So.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and the movement is just as expected, and the skeletons moving up towards this guy, and they're within. Oh, I don't know why I've moved this about, but they're within range of that objective.
There you got the zombies. The Khorne race moved up to try and help the commander if he can. It's a long charge. So we'll start with the zombies. A 10-inch charge, so they're comfortably in there. They will feast tonight. The skeletons, yep, also comfortably in there.
Yep.
And the Khorne Wraith, 7 inches. Ooh, no, he's an inch shy. So that's him just sitting there. I'll move these up and we'll see how much horrible things happen. Okay, so the White King's going to go first. He's got +1 attack from his Lord of Dawn's ability that he cast on himself. So 4 hits. Freeze to wound, 6s are. Oh wait, nope, no beheading strikes there. So that's 3 rend 1 wounds.
So 5+ save. So he only takes
Nice.
1. So yeah, he was.
Worthy adversary.
He was the model I predicted would be the only one left on my army at the end of this turn. So
Okay, well you get to pick who goes next. We got 2 Blood Reavers, a Soul Grinder on 1 wound.
It's going to be the Soul Grinder because he will die. For all the good it's going to do, because obviously he's going to die as well.
Hopefully everything will.
Everything apart from
Such
him,
are my
he is going to
plans.
survive. So yeah, I'll just get back up with Soul Grinder. By this stage I sort of know what he's doing now. I know it's 2 attacks with his.
You were in for unpredictable. You were last turn actually, so you should be in range for
Oh yeah,
unpredictable destruction.
and also the totem's down as well, so that he should benefit from that, which I think he did last time. I might have just completely forgot. Oh well, yeah. So nope, that's a 2. So I'll just check the old totem. So yeah, he should have 1 extra attack. Okay. So yeah, 3 attacks with his legs. Yeah, on 4 pluses. Wound on 3 pluses.
Typical.
So typical. Where is he gone on the app? Keeps disappearing. 2 attacks with his claw. And 1 hit. 1 wound, that is at -2 rend.
Okay, so I don't get any.
So D6 damage. So
4 damage. So 4 deathless minion. No, so that is Geist.
That's the most he's done all game. 3 attacks.
You might just pissed her off.
With his blade. And 1 hit. And 1 wound. -2 rend.
Oh, again.
So it's 3 damage.
So deathless minion. So 1 wound.
And then lastly, he has 5 attacks from his talon. Which hits on 3s actually, so that's not too bad. Wound on 3 pluses for 1, that's at -1.
Okay, so 6 up save.
And it's D3 damage,
So
1 damage.
deathless minion. No, so 9 wounds.
You're going down in a blaze of glory, at least, or some sort of glory. Not as far as a blaze. Okay, so who is next for death?
I'm going to go for the zombies, but I'll pile them in and count out how many are going.
Sweet.
Okay, so the zombies are at full strength, so they're hitting and wounding on freeze, because there's 30 models. So, let's see if they feast tonight. So, freeze to wound, that is 4 wounds. I'm guessing your Blood Reavers have no save.
They have no save, so
They were
been eaten by
delicious. And they're gone. So you got the Bloods.
That's the crater, yeah. Faced with a load of skeletons. He's in trouble. But he's going down, fighting. So he'll have 5 attacks. Why am I moving that? Oh, I keep moving the objective out of the way. Hit on freeze, wound on freeze.
Oh.
Yeah. -1 rend. So 1 wound.
-1 rend?
Yep.
Any damage bump?
1 damage.
Okay, so 5 up Deathless Minion. Nope.
Yeah.
I lost a skilling.
Going down fighting. He's too busy with his totem in the ground.
Alright. Well, I got 8 guys round him. We're 30 strong, so we get 3 attack space. But I didn't do the White King's Lord of Bones ability on them. I did it on himself, so they don't get the extra +1. So they're only getting 24 attacks.
Oh no.
I know, it's pitiful, really.
Yeah.
They're affiliated into some heroes, so 3's to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a whole bunch of misses.
That's 2
And 4s. Let's call my hand. So that is 10 wounds.
Any rend?
No rend.
He does actually have a 3+ save.
He is strong.
He is a Space Marine. And just like a Space Marine, he managed to kill 1 model in combat. 3+. 1, 2, 3 fails, so he's down to 2 wounds. So that's not too bad. I didn't realise he had such a good save. Quite crazy, really.
So that is let's see, that's him attack, that's him attack, that's her attack. Yeah, so that's all my attacks, but I think it's all yours as well.
He hasn't attacked. Because if he'd attacked, he'd be dead. Because he's got 1 wound left.
Right, well let me just double check its stats and see how many attacks.
Yeah, because he has been weakened.
So the Terrorgeist, first attacking for Skeletal Claws. All 3 miss. And it's Fanged Maw. 4's to hit, 2 hits. 3's to wound. That's 2 wounds at Rend 2.
Absolute 2 6-ups. Nope.
2d6 damage.
I think he's...
Om nom 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 nom.
He put up a good fight towards the end, but ultimately it wasn't enough. Okay.
Okay, so end of that turn, I guess. We haven't really got any battle shock or anything to do.
Nope.
These guys would regen. They wouldn't regen anymore, obviously, from the ones they killed. But we took our home objective back, and we even took the enemies.
And they also have this one over here still.
Yep. But that one still belongs to Craig. So we have gained 7, putting us on 21 to Craig's 18. But Craig does have another turn where he can.
Well, I can only get 20 maximums, so we can call it there if you wish, or you can just wipe me out.
I'll leave it up to you.
I think we'll call it there then.
Yeah, because all that would happen is you'd fight these 2 combats.
Yeah, and if they survive, I just get 2 points and bring me up to 20.
Yeah, so that was a very close game.
Very close, actually.
That was very close. I think that last minute grab here is what really kept you in it, and I was stupid. I had to pull things over to deal with the blood first and left this open.
Yeah, I mean, if I would have got initiative on that final turn, I think I'd have had that for another turn, and that would have gave me what?
That'd give you another.
That would have given me 22 from that, and then I'd have still had the extra 3, so that could have put me at what, 25?
I think you've probably won.
And that, yeah, I think that I would have won. However, I didn't get initiative on any turn apart from turn 1, which I decided to let you have. So, yeah.
Oh well, I think that was quite fun anyway.
So that just ended up playing like 40k, where you just take opposing turns. So, no, very good game though, very enjoyable. Yeah. So yeah, it could have gone either way towards the end, and there would have only been 1 point in it if these 2 guys survive, and if they didn't, obviously I'd been wiped out, but I'd still only have been 3 points behind on the objectives. I really like that mission actually.
It's quite nice how you have to make a bid for your opponent's thing, and you can really
Yeah.
get rewarded for it. Plus your fast moving elements like your flowers, your big creatures become really valuable.
But yeah, death are just...
They're great. Like, let's put it this way. Apparently this game I lost no zombies. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only lost 10 skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't regenerate, then obviously the game would have been even very different. But that's what death does, and it's it's fluffy, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's
I like it.
Yes, it's good. It makes them certainly makes their hordes of troops actually really worth taking. So you're not
skeletons get so many attacks.
Yes, yeah, you can buff the skeletons up. I think between us we did quite a lot of good buffing with our models. There's some good synergy in these two armies, and that is one thing I really like about Age of Sigmar. So you can really sort of buff your units up, give them all abilities. Yeah, there's going to be. We've probably made a lot of rules mistakes throughout. We don't play that many games really, and we try and film as many as we can. So yeah, if you see any rules mistakes, please let us know. We don't take offence by anyone who notices any mistakes. It helps us learn, and for those who are watching who maybe don't know the rules, they can see what we get wrong, so they don't end up learning, making the same mistakes that we do. So it benefits everyone really. But we hope there's not as many in this game. But yeah, really enjoyable game, and yeah, there's not much else to say really. I really enjoyed it, and congratulations, Jmac. That was a good win.
There's plenty of blood for the blood god.
Yeah. Khorne loves it. He even loves it when models come back so they can die again. So yeah, it's the first time I actually used the Daemons with the Bloodbound together. So I'll certainly have to get some more different units for them to try out. And I still can't believe the Bloodletters just dying the way they did in that one turn.
It was brutal. And the Terror guys just devoured a bunch of them, and then the Khorne Rift goes, 6 of you are dead.
Yeah, it's like, wow, they just took a pace.
And then the zombies just ate the rest.
Yeah, so that was...
well.
But really enjoyable, really enjoyable. So, if you guys enjoyed the game as much as we did, or even half as much as we did, then please give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to our channel. Plenty more bat reps, painting tutorials, unboxings, etc. on the way. We have plenty planned, so look out for them. So, all I have to say is thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.